Praise be to the name of the Lord. Today's devotion has been taken from the Gospel according to St. Mark, chapter 8, verses 1 to 10. Mark 8, verses 1 to 10. In this verse, we can see how Jesus fed 4,000 people miraculously. In the beginning of this portion, we can see Jesus' disciples in a clueless state asking Jesus, "Where in this desert can anyone find enough food to feed all these people?" But Jesus was not at all shaken in this situation. All he had was 7 loaves of bread and some fish, which he took in his hands, gave thanks to God, broke them and distributed it to the crowd. The crowd ate it, and after all, they still had 7 baskets full of pieces left over. In a small town, there stood a beautiful temple which attracted many passers-by. People passing by this temple used to offer prayers and submit their offerings in a box which was placed at the entrance of this temple. One day, a merchant passed by this temple. He offered prayers, and when he moved near to the offering box to submit his offerings, a question raised in his mind. "My business is in loss, and I have only some amount of money with me, so what should I do?" He took out a 2 rupee coin and submitted it as his offering. After some time, a farmer passed by this temple. He offered his prayers, and while he was moving near to the offering box to submit his offering, a thought raised in his mind. "Last month, I could save only some amount of money, and I have to feed my family also." And he took out a 1 rupee coin and submitted it as his offering. Time passed by, and a beggar passed by that temple. He offered his prayers, and when he searched for his offerings, he found that he only had a 5 rupee coin left with him. The beggar told to his mind, "If God didn't have shown kindness to me in the last few days, I would not have saved even a single penny to buy meal for one time." And he offered that 5 rupee coin which was left over with him. In our life, it doesn't matter who we are, where we are. Many situations can come across in our life that can be complicated. In these situations, we should remember that we had a compassionate provider who fed a crowd of 4,000 people even when the resources were less. May this Lenten season be a blessing to you all. Thank you.